Hey guys, I'm back down here, which means it's another tutorial. This tutorial is on a 360 flip, or a tray flip, whatever you prefer. And from my good friend JC, suggesting I should be more lively in his videos. Since you've seen my kickflip one, I was much more lively. So, here we go. So this is how you do it. So, to start off, this is one of the hardest tricks I've tried to learn, and you see these people who learn like an ollie and then a kickflip and they go straight to the tray flip. You can do it however you want. Usually recommendations from people usually turn out the best. And it's one of the hardest tricks, as I said. It will take you a good 2 years to start getting consistent. It'll take you about a year just before you can even start landing them. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy, and if that's what skateboarding is about. Some tricks you can learn straight away in a day, and some take years. It all depends on who you are. And you could learn a kickflip and straight to tray flip and you can land the first try. It might take you a couple of years like me, and I still haven't done that great. So, how you do it? You've probably seen. Well, actually, I'm trying to explain what it is. So, tray flip is a 3 shove, and then a kickflip. But the thing most people say, and it's true, you don't need a 3 shove for this trick. I can't 3 shove, I primo and shoot myself every time and I can never land them. And fakies are a little bit different, but you don't need them, you really don't. Because it's a completely different spin. A 3 shove is kind of just like a shove it and you just flick it a bit harder. This is a lot different. So how you do it is kind of what most people, if you've seen lots of videos on, you'll know how to do it. So how you do it is you want your front foot kind of anywhere you feel is most comfortable. Most people have it in the middle, about halfway on the board at a 45-degree angle, or some people have it like a kickflip right up front here. You can have it however you want. I have mine kind of in between them two. And each time you can move back for a faster spin, or you can move forward for kind of more equaled out spin. And a back foot is kind of, this is the hardest bit, and it's most important, is you want kind of your foot halfway on the board like this, toes off and then heel off, and you want it about ½ an inch from the back of your tail in to your shoe, and you want to kind of go onto your ball with your foot like up, tilted up, and then you want your toes like grip around it like a hand, like this, like that. You want to grip around it, and when you're on the board it feels kind of really awkward. You want to do this, and then you can tilt your foot towards the end. It's called about experimentation, this trick really. So you're going to do this, and then what you want to do is you want to pop, and curl your toes around, and you want to scoop it, and then about when it gets to about that much degree, you want to flick off. Everyone says just like forget about the flick. Don't forget about it, it is important, but don't think about it too much, just kind of flick it, and then once you've got the whole spin, and depending on how hard you popped it, it depends if you'll catch it or not. When a while before I started catching mine, I still had trouble with it. I'll get to the problems in a minute for why that happens. But there's two other types of catching as well. People who do it really fast and they catch it one foot like this in the air, and when it's hit the ground they put their back foot on. People who spin it slowly, catch it both from the bolts. I think that looks better. Depends if you spin it fast or slow. Kind of like Luan Oliveira, you can see him, he does them 1 foot way up here and back again. And then, so that's the basis of it really. And so it's kind of just pop, and then you want to kind of curl your toes down and scoop, and you want to flick off, and then if you do it well, and after a lot of time, it will spin properly round. And that's about it for how to do it. And so I get onto the problems now. There's a lot of problems as well, so I'll see you there. Here's the fun part. So the most common problem with this trick I see most people do, and I never actually had the problem, is the board lands back here, so you're rolling this way, or whatever, or that way, depends where you want to go, and your front foot lands over here, you land, and one leg lands over here, or it just goes that way. The thing is with this, because I never had this problem, I don't really know how to fix it too well, but I think it's when people have trouble spinning it, so they try so hard, and they lose the board, and they go flying forward. And some other problems, that's kind of it really. Well, for this problem, it is just kind of want to just, when you're doing it, So instead of being centered over it, you want to kind of just lean towards the tail, not too much, but just a little bit, and then try and spin it, and it should either go that way a bit more or stay under you. And that's kind of how you solve that one. But it just comes with time if that doesn't work. Another thing is what I had, the most problem I had, and I still have it a bit now actually, is there was never a video on YouTube about it, is when the board goes so far in front of you towards the toe slide that it's impossible for you to catch it and jump that far to land on it. So if you see some of my videos, I would land and I would have my heel like this and my front foot's on it perfectly, and I just have my back foot toes on it. If I had the most, no, there's no videos on it, and I still get it now. I don't get it as much, but that was one of the hardest things to solve. We're doing it a year and a half now, and I still can't do it very well. But kind of how to fix it is kind of rare, but I've never seen anyone do it. It's kind of, you want to do the tray flip, you want to jump as far forward as you can. Sometimes when you're in the air, tilt your body so your back foot is more forward than your front foot in the air, and you'll probably land on it good. That's what I did, and that's kind of it for that one. It's hard. So the next one. So the next problem is kind of overspinning or under rotating. This is probably the second most common. It's when overspinning, underspinning. So you do the tray flip, and most of the time I'll land up something like this. You land on a truck or something. That just kind of comes from where your front foot is. So that probably has when your front foot's way too far forward, the bolts like here. Or so I would put it into the middle, maybe even really back here if you want. That means it'll spin faster. Remember, for all kind of flip tricks, the further your front foot is back, the faster it will spin. So you can have it back here and just try on it, and then it'll probably overspin. So that's kind of does this, and it does like an extra variable or an extra kick flip or something. They're much harder tricks, 360 double flip or something, or 540 flip. And that's kind of just do the opposite to the first one. So you just want to move your front foot a bit more forward, and then try it again until you find that sweet spot. Every trick has a sweet spot where you're perfectly balanced and it will perfectly spin and it will land it. That takes a while to find. And sorry about the train noise, but that's about it for overspinning and spinning. Can't think of much else for that one. It kind of happens for every trick. And so yeah, I mean, so the main thing with kind of all these tricks is just practice. It's probably, I know when I first doing kick flips and that, they practice, but yeah, whatever. It does help, it really does. The most boring it is, just come out every day, just set yourself a goal of landing like 5 whatever trick you're learning, so in this case tray flip, and just keep trying, no matter how, if you don't land it or land it, just building up the confidence on the board would be good. And another problem I can think of, you see these people who are quite young, like 11 or 12 or something, trying tray flips, and you can see that they're waving around in the air because they don't have enough leg power to spin it. So I see it as, because the person I used to skate with, and every now and again now, he has been trying tray flips as long as I can, but he could never spin it, and it always ever done like 270, and it never got full kick of rotation as well. And I just see that as your back leg isn't strong enough to spin the tray flip. So if you're spinning it and it's just kind of doing that, and you can't get a spin as much, the more you try, and you can't get anywhere with it, and that's why I think, so the thing is, to learn with that, learn more tricks before it. So whatever trick you're trying to learn, whatever tricks you do before it, will all build up your confidence to that last trick. So if you're learning tray flip and you can't spin it, try and learn, say, double flips, or a heel flip, or a varial. Varial is a good one to learn before a tray flip. You know, you could try a half flip. I landed a half flip before I landed a tray flip. But you can try and learn them, varial heels and backside and front side variations of tricks. Just do all of them, and then once you build up enough strength in your legs, you'll be able to spin it perfectly. And you might probably even get an overspin then. And that's about it for tray flip. I can't really think of anything else. Problems. If you have any problems, you can always message me. And that's kind of it. So thanks for watching. I'll probably have like my friend doing a tray flip here over and over and over. And so that's about it. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, comment, problems, always message me, as I said. And yeah, see you guys next time.